Well, from the standpoint of surprising moves, Ibrahim Al-Assaf's promotion is probably the most significant mover in regards to the way that Saudi wants to be seen by the world, especially in the post-Khashoggi era. Ibrahim Al-Assaf is an attempt to reassure investors in the business community that the uncertainty that has been occurring during this time period is coming to an end, that they have a communicator who speaks their language, who will be able to meet their priorities and will be able to make the kingdom work for them. As much as Abdul al-Jubair was a loyalist for Mohammed bin Salman, at the end of the day, the diplomatic fallout, not only from Khashoggi, but also from the Canada-Saudi spat in August, occurred on his watch. And so something happening to him along those lines could be expected.
We really didn't see any diminishing in the power of the Crown Prince. There had been some suggestions or some speculation that we could see some moves when it came to this restructure or this cabinet change, that he could perhaps come out of it the other end a little bit more diminished. We didn't see that. So what's that going to mean as we go into 2019 for the way Saudi Arabia interacts with its allies and with other key players in the Middle East as well?
Well, we will certainly see some of the Mohammed bin Salman assertive policy scale back in some places. For example, the outreach that Saudi Arabia has been racing towards with Israel is likely to take at least somewhat of a pause throughout part of 2019 as the Saudi government rallies its wagons and tries to come through this Khashoggi affair without any of its influence diminished. So we will see some places in which Mohammed bin Salman assertiveness will be scaled back somewhat. But at the end of the day, the defense ministry, the economic portfolios that he holds, all of the key cards that he had that allowed him to put his fingerprints all over Saudi policy remain in play. That does create something of a risky wild card in that Mohammed bin Salman has demonstrated that he's willing to break some of the consensus-based Saudi conventions that have said to be a little bit more conservative with how they deal with their allies, that have said to be a couple of steps behind other regional players before they decide to make a decision. So that remains a possibility throughout 2019. But Mohammed bin Salman, as you have said, continues to be in charge. And most significantly, the thing that we saw within this reshuffle that confirms that is that the Saudi Arabian National Guard has come under the command of someone who is seen as very close to him, Prince Abdullah bin Bandar bin Abdul Aziz, who is young like Mohammed bin Salman, who seems to buy into many of his Vision 2030 ideals, and is most importantly in charge of the National Guard that is designed for internal security. And with that card in hand, that allows Mohammed bin Salman to reassert himself as he sees fit. But the appointment of Ibrahim Al-Assaf does say that some of the older conservatives, their complaints have been heard, that it's very likely that within the palaces of Riyadh that some of these discussions have involved finding ways to at least diffuse the criticism that has surrounded Mohammed bin Salman's policy. It's less about changing the substance of the policy and more about changing the style.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.